Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared. I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And hey, this is one of those moments where sports beats me politics and we get to riff really hard on people we don't like. So many of you have reached out and been like, oh, you're a football fan. I'm like, no, I'm a football coach. And I wanted to point this out before I go live this morning. Remember, we're live from 8 a.m. to 9:30 Eastern every day of the week and have been for months. But I recently made a video about how disappointed I was in the slide that Shedeur Sanders, the quarterback from Colorado, and Deion Sanders' son, went through during the NFL draft. And here's the problem. The problem is that according to literal everyone affiliated with the draft that doesn't currently work for an organization, they were saying he's a top 20 pick. I had him as high as 16. Some people had him as high as 4th. Overall, like in the first round, he was by all accounts second to Cam Ward. Cam Ward, I'm a Miami fan. Cam Ward went to Miami and tore it up. Right? Shedeur Sanders was the second quarterback in that class. And I just want to point out how scumbag it feels. And it feels like the NFL colluded. I feel like the NFL was sending a signal to Deion after Deion's interview with Lamar Jackson when he got drafted years ago. And that's part of the reason Shedeur Sanders, who should have been drafted in the first round and should be looked at as the starter for the Browns. And I think that he will be the starter at the Browns. And now he's in a 4 or 5 way quarterback race and probably starting as the low man on the totem pole. Now, I say all that to say, okay, my second team in the AFC are the Cleveland Browns, so long as Shedeur Sanders is quarterbacking them. And then to wrap it all up, obviously that feels real bad. As like an NFL fan, I felt like Shedeur Sanders should have went right next to Travis Hunter, right? His basically his brother, right? And then not only did Shedeur Sanders get fucking hosed in this draft, cost him millions of dollars and an extra year in a contract, the New England Patriots, who I already fucking hated, during the offseason, they charter their jets. Guess what the New England Patriots charter jets are doing? Remember how we've talked about Donald Trump is not deporting people because deportation is a legal process and you are due process? Yeah. The New England Patriots charter jets are flying those people that Donald Trump had trafficked and kidnapped to Guantanamo Bay. Oh, by the way, that's a concentration camp. See, Guantanamo Bay is not meant to hold that many people, and there's way more people in there than need to be. So there's a concentration of people in a small area. Yeah, it's a concentration camp. So I just wanted to point out in 2025, Shedeur Sanders, a black quarterback whose father had a very successful NFL career, by the way, before all the money. Shedeur Sanders was supposed to be drafted in the top 10 picks in the first round and slid all the way to the 5th round. Black quarterback. And also, the New England Patriots charter their jets in the offseason, and they're being used for Donald Trump's deportation, which, by the way, again, because they're not receiving due process, they're not going to stand before a judge. He's just having ICE, which is funded by Palantir, round people up and then shipping them off to Guantanamo in the middle of the night, and El Salvador too. That's a concentration camp. The New England Patriots in 2025 are facilitating the transfer of people into concentration camps. As if you needed to hate a team more or watch for a team to fucking lose more than that. Anyway, fuck the New England Patriots. Fuck anybody that roots for them. Holy shit. Find a new team. Find a new team, especially if you're a player. Mm-hmm.